We got Canadians in here.
Niger big fam.
Why y'all switch up on Debo, man?
I never did that.
I know you didn't, but I'm just saying, am I tripping?
No, facts, never.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't like that, bro. I don't. That's not P. Like, I don't like that. We could be cool and goddamn, I could be one of the all-time greats, and then some time pass and shit change a little bit, and then you gonna go back and erase what the fuck I did. You dig?
Hey, man. Say, man.
Back with another one. Back in the studio. Welcome to Unguarded, presented by FEV TV, brought to you by Li-Ning.
Li-Ning.
Our people over there in China looking out for us always. They stepped up in a major way this year, sponsoring the pod, so shout out to the team over there. All the way from Beijing.
Ni hao mei.
Yeah. We back with another one. We got a good show for y'all today. Back in town, it's cold.
Bro, what's up, bro?
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
cold.
thought we was in Houston.
It's cold. I don't know. We got soft, man, being in Houston for a couple years. Cause I just left Detroit. That's cold. That's slap you in the face cold.
I don't even know where my coat's at.
Yeah, you're going to dig them out this weekend. So supposed to get some crazy weather. Hope everybody's staying safe, staying out the way. It's crazy how being just somewhere different, like they not built for this type of weather. This the shit we grew up in. It's nice out right now, actually. Like it's like 60 degrees.
Grand scheme, yeah, for sure. It's actually really, really nice out right now.
Because you was complaining, and I'm like...
Yeah, you like, no, where I just came from, it's cold as hell. I'm like, shit, I wasn't expecting this. It was just 70 degrees.
Which is insane. So we here. We hope everybody staying safe and being smart. Got your shit stocked up. Hopefully it don't get that bad. Because that's the other thing. They like, it's going to be... It could be negative 20 and ice, or it could be nothing. That's the weather report now.
In the last, winter storm that they had, they said people was out of power for 10, 12 days and all that. So definitely hoping everybody stays safe.
You don't want to see that. We are just a little over 4 months into the rehab process now. So 4 months in a week or two, things going good. Stop asking me if I'm coming back this season. I don't want to talk about it.
Are you coming back now?
It's all everybody want to talk about, all they want to know. Just enjoying the process at this point. Starting to be able to do a little bit more. Kind of getting off of the table and getting into the strength area and getting stronger. Rehab's going good, feeling good, and we'll see where we at by the end of the year. But I'm locked in with my guys, doing a little coaching. Got a damn headache.
We see you on the sideline.
Man, I'm trying
We'll be standing up.
Trying to do whatever I can to help them in whichever ways I can. But man, that shit is hard. It's almost like making me realize that I don't want to coach. I know everybody always tell me like, man, you would be a good coach when you're done. But like, I don't
see it.
Maybe just because of my age and where I'm at right now, and I would much rather be playing. It's difficult, but I'm proud of the guys, and I think. My Rockets update for today is like everybody just need to chill the fuck out. Just chill, man. Like we haven't been healthy all year. I haven't played all year. Steve-O's missed a bunch of games. Tari's missed games. Doe's missed games. Everybody's missed games, and we still perform at a high level. We can beat anybody on any given night. Now we lost a bunch of games we shouldn't have lost, but I mean that's the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
I was just listening to Ime was on the radio station, and he was like, we haven't even played our best game, and we still fourth. You know what I mean? So
I'm proud of the guys. I tell them every chance I get. I'll try to be optimistic and positive with them. But Alpie's improved. He's having an all-star year. Jabari's improved. He's having a career year. Reed's taking a huge jump.
For sure.
He's balling on another level. Amen's taking a jump. Like all of the young guys. Tari's playing well. All of the young guys have taken a jump. We got 2 all-stars. KD is playing at an unbelievable level. I never really watched him this much to know like this is like he don't miss.
Nah, he like that shit like poetry out there.
That motherfucker don't miss.
So what would you say is like closing out games? The games that you seen that we lost, obviously, what can improve from that standpoint?
It's just execution when it comes down the stretch, and like it's two ways you could look at it. You could look at it and say we lose the games at the end, or you could say you lose the games throughout the. Because like, is a play in the first quarter any less important than a play in the last 5 minutes, or
Gotcha.
are we up and down, and then by the end of the game, we like whoever don't close it out. So our execution can get better, and it's gotten better. And that comes with reps and playing with each other and knowing what we want to do, and knowing what the coaches expect of you. So that part has been good, but it's growing, and I think people are realizing my role finally this year and what I did for this team, and not take the production out, take the scoring and shoot, whatever, take the numbers off the board. Like, just me being out there, my presence, and being able to kind of help ease the transition and quarterback and keep shit calm. I think you're seeing that now. It's like, okay, damn, this where Fred would have been good for us in these spots, in these moments. You know what I'm saying? But it's also great for these guys to be getting these reps too.
No, you're definitely the quarterback, and you're a coach that's playing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and just seeing it while you off the court, how they respond to when you even say something. You know what I'm saying? They like look directly to you.
Yeah, and I mean, they know they got to play. They got to be out there with me, so they know it's coming from a genuine place. And just being that bridge between the players and the coaches sometimes is important, because some of those messages can get up and down and distorted. He may cuss your ass out, and you trying to figure it out on the fly, and you can't think straight, and your head's spinning, and the crowd yelling, and you may be playing bad or playing good, whatever the case may be. So just being there, sharing my insight has been fun. But I just think we had like a young, fun AAU style team, and there was no expectations, and everybody was happy, and everything was optimistic. And then you make a move, and then it's perceived as like, oh, we're going all in now. So if we don't win a championship this year, it's a fail. And it's like, bro, like, you still have to look at the team that you got. You know what I mean?
It's been improving ever since you got here.
This shit going good. So this is the most I've been on Twitter, because when I'm playing, I don't try to be on there as much.
Yeah.
They be tearing my ass up. But now that I'm not playing, I'm on Twitter, and I'm just looking like, damn, like, from a fan perspective, it's just turned into like, it's just so negative. Like, the outlook on shit is so negative, and that's just a difference of expectation. That's it.
One mistake, they ready to trade you.
They ready to trade your ass in the same game.
Like,
the quarter to quarter. And so for young players, it's tough. That's why I always encourage guys to stay off it as much as you can. I know it's hard, but for Rockets fans, supporters, Rockets Twitter, everybody just chill the fuck out, man. We got a damn good team. I believe we can beat anybody in the NBA, and we haven't played our best. And if you just take a step back, like, everybody's getting better. And we're going to catch a stride. We're going to go on a run where we're going to win 10 in a row, and they're going to be ready to crown us champions again. But I just don't be with that front running shit. I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? When everything is going good, oh, it's the best thing ever. And then when it's going bad, it's like, oh, these guys suck. Well, you just had these guys.
That shit horrible. That shit is horrible.
You just crowned them. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks ago, now all of a sudden he's terrible. Like, no, it's all the same shit. Just judge the body of work. At the end of the year, we see where we at. We see the body of work that we had over the course of the regular season. You know what I'm saying? And we go from there. So
y'all heard it from the man himself. # chill the fuck out.
Enjoy the games.
Just
enjoy the games. Watch it, enjoy the games. Cheer for your team. I love where we are, and we have a long way to go, but you know what I'm saying, we're on the right track.
So you stated about, obviously, just All-Star, just real quick about Alpy. He's having a great year, improving. So LeBron is not an All-Star starter. Are we watching the last phase of LeBron era? That was something that was super consistent. You know what I'm saying? You look forward to it, and now it's like he's not a starter. He's not really the focal point. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the last phase without question. I mean, he's 41 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if he play another couple of years, it's not going to be what it was. But we was talking about this last night. I still would like to see him get in the All-Star game. And obviously he's not a starter, but like, I still would like for him to, I'm trying to do the list. I know it come down the stretch off the guys off the bench, God willing, everybody healthy. But I think there's a chance he still make the game. He still go out there and get that moment, because he's given so much to the game of basketball. And you know this, but for people that don't know me or like never heard me talk about. Like, I just try to appreciate shit. Like, I want to appreciate the game.
For sure.
I want to appreciate the greats, the guys who have. I mean, this dude has given everything that he has for 23 consecutive straight years as a professional.
That's hella commitment.
At the highest level, on the court, off the court, news cycle 24/7. He's kept his face card clean. He's just given so much. So, yeah, at some point it's gonna slow down for sure. You know what I mean? But I would like to see him get back in there one last time. You know what I'm saying? And get that moment and get celebrated properly.
And you know what? We talked about that too. How just he's one of the greatest, right? And people really don't appreciate it until he gone. And then when you don't see him on the court, you don't see him dunking and shit, it's just like, damn, I miss LeBron. You took all this time to critique him and to scrutinize him for different shit, but the whole time he really did everything right.
Yeah, in a major way. And you ain't got to like him. You know, everybody,
sure.
you know, nobody's going to be liked by everybody. But I think overall, if you just zoom out and look at what his career has been and what he's stood for and, you know, the things he's been able to accomplish, I think he deserves a ton of credit and praise for that. And that's just people in general. We're not going to appreciate shit till we don't have it. So that era of those guys that's still, I mean, 23 years, bro. Like,
Man,
at this level, you know what I'm saying? That shit is incredible. So we'll see how the reserves work. I know we need K in there. We need Alpi in there. It's a lot of guys playing good this year. And then you got the world aspect, too. So it's got to be 8 world guys. So because they're doing the team, they're doing the world team. So we'll see how it shape out once the coaches vote on the reserves. But it'll be hard for me to imagine the coaches not voting them in. But I got to see the whole list, too. Because you got Alpi, Kevin, probably Denny Avia, and that's 4 already. Then you got, I gotta look at the list. Who's somebody that you look at that's like that you would put in the All-Star game that's maybe not traditional?
It's maybe not traditional.
Like that's not an easy pick. You got Steph's in the starter. You got Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep Kawhi playing at a crazy level.
Yeah, the Clippers are definitely playing better.
That's 5. Yeah, Brian probably gonna get in there, bro. So what do you do with Austin Reeves? He missed 14 games or something like that, but he averaged like 27, 7, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he gets in. OKC, you got Chet.
So this is my thing real quick. Just, I mean, obviously Austin Reeves missed some game due to injury, but it's like, I wouldn't even really put him in the All-Star for real, because you got to focus on getting back 110%. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Honestly.
No, that's fair. And I think that's a big part of this shit, too. And that's what I seen when I got the All-Star. When I made the All-Star game, I'm like, once you get there, you like, everybody ain't all equal in terms of what they've been through to the season up to that point. Some motherfuckers in here holding on by a thread. And I was super hurt when I went, and I ain't tell nobody shit. I wasn't going to fuck my...
Hell no, you want to be an All-Star.
This is my chance. I'll let y'all talk me into doing that dumbass three-point contest. But we ain't going to talk about that.
Yeah,
but
you talked yourself out of that one.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. Brian might get in there. He might get in there.
Man, just one last comment.
Jamal Murray should be an All-Star this year.
Okay,
I'm saying that for sure. I don't think he never been one, but he definitely deserved to be in there this year.
And just one last comment about LeBron. We can move on, but he said that he don't care about how people feel about him. Obviously, we see him in the headlines for different things, and you know, respectfully though, I think shit, that's a great approach. He said he gonna wake up and he's at that point now where he knows tomorrow is gonna be something about him.
I saw that, and I agree. But in the context of where it's coming from Jeannie Buss.
Yeah.
It's coming from the ownership who you thought you had a great relationship with. So whether she said it to you or not, for that to come out in any capacity, I'm going to feel away.
Got you.
I understand what he's saying.
Yeah,
I don't care about that. I don't want to be talking about that after the game. There's going to be an article tomorrow. I understand all of that. But if somebody that I have had a personal relationship with, or at his stature, I chose to come to LA to pick y'all up off of where y'all was and take y'all to win a championship, and then now you going through some family shit.
Throw me up under the bus.
And somehow within the article, which I didn't read the article, so I'm not gonna speak on the article, but somehow in that process, it comes out that y'all irritated or y'all felt some type of way about me. I'm gonna feel some type of way about that. I would care about that for sure, because we give so much, bro. Like, yes, as for ownership, this is your team, it's your money, it's your investment. I understand all of that. You have a different type of attachment to it from a passion standpoint.
For sure.
But like, if I'm at that stature and I'm playing for a team, and as players, you want to have that relationship with the ownership, because you have it with your teammates, you have it with your coaches.
As you should, for sure.
Most cases, you have a great relationship with the front office. That's like the family knit group,
Correct.
boots on the ground every day. But like the ownership, you want that. You want that feeling, because most of us all aspire to have our own teams.
Especially when you that guy.
And then this guy's been doing this shit at the top of the game for, 20 years. So I thought that was unfortunate that came out. I like that Jeannie came out and put a statement out in response to that. Like, that ain't how I feel, and that shouldn't have came out like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they'll clean it up. But I thought that was unfortunate that they going through something, and then in the midst of that, it's like, oh, yeah, we felt some type of way. Because to be honest, yeah, you might get irritated with LeBron. You're going to get irritated with anybody. It's like people, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, I get irritated with my kids. I get irritated with
the people that's closest to you.
With my mama. Like, it's just, this life. So you don't want that to come out as a report, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. So
it's super heightened.
But I seen Rich talk about it too. Like, they put it out before the Lakers-Clippers game. Like, it was strategic, and you know what I'm saying, how this shit was come out to be clickbait. So I was thinking about that from an ownership standpoint, because my only two teams that I've been on in Toronto, Larry Tannenbaum and his wife, like the family, they had us over, once a year. They're always great when you see them. They ask about the kid. Like, you have relationships, right? And then we come here, and it's the Fertittas, and it's Tillman and Patrick and the whole family. And you, over time, you develop. And Brian's been there, 8, 9 years?
8 years. Yeah.
8 years. So over time, and they won a championship together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you in LA, and that's a whole different thing. So you develop a relationship. So for me, if I develop those relationships, and then I gotta wake up one day, I'm on my way out, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I was irritated.
Bad press.
Yeah, I was irritated with him. Like, oh man,
Come on, man. Relax, man.
Yeah, where'd that come from?
Could have called me.
That's easy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I thought that was unfortunate.
Okay. Cameron. Let me clear my throat. I got allergies, man. I'm sorry, man. My nose sniffling and all this shit. I'll be back good, A1 soon. Cameron recently said the NBA is watering down the product by spreading games across too many networks and streaming platforms, and that in today's economy, you can't realistically expect the average fan to chase down 3 to 5 different subscriptions just to watch a handful of games. Okay, so one thing, if you we take ourselves out of the NBA business shoes for a second and think like a normal fan, do we honestly believe the average fan is subscribing to multiple platforms just to keep up with the league?
I would say, I wouldn't even say it's an NBA thing. I just think it's just the way this shit go in general.
Business.
Netflix, Prime, Hulu, Disney Plus.
Got your hand in the pot, everybody.
Peacock, Apple TV, Paramount Plus, like,
just the way it is right now.
And this take sports out of it.
Yeah.
This is just to go watch some shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? HBO Max.
Yeah.
You're going to have 8, 9, 10 different streaming apps anyway. I think it's more a case of the NBA trying to catch up to where the stream, like where this shit is anyway. So yeah, from a fan, yes, in a perfect world, would you like the fans to be able to press one button and be able to see all the games? Of course.
Right.
Of course. But that's not how this shit work right now. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's a case like that. I think that, and I would have to pull the numbers up, but like, I feel that the viewing experience has been good. I think that NBC's done a great job. I think that Amazon Prime's done a good job. I think that the more access you have is better.
Right.
I watch most of my games on League Pass, so it's different for me.
And that's another,
that's
another
That's
one.
a whole nother
Right.
thing. So I watch most of my games on League Pass. I'm sure if I'm at home now, if you have to decide like financially, I get it.
Yeah, because listen,
That's a
that
lot of
$10
fucking
and $12 come out my account.
Yeah, and it's like $18.99 for this and 12. Like I get that part because it's not an issue for me, and I still be looking at like when I get my balances and shit. Like damn, I got a hella
All this
subscription.
streaming and shit.
Like I got a stupid amount of money in subscriptions that I pay, so I get that part. But just strictly from a viewing standpoint, I don't know. I'm biased. I can't take myself out of the NBA shoes. So you would have to answer. What do you think?
I mean, I'm all for it because I'm a catalyst of business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So different streams are just like it's what it is. Music. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily just NBA. It's everywhere.
I watered down. That's the thing that stuck in my mind. Like watered down what the
Okay,
product.
so that's going to go into the next question really quick. At what point does accessibility start to hurt fandom instead of helping revenue? Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think that the game is already at a point where you getting so much consumption that you're getting different viewpoints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you getting a chance to be bored with the shit because it's on all the time. We're getting a chance to see everybody's opinion on shit because we giving you so much access to see shit.
Now the only thing that
saying?
I would just kind of like, for lack of better words, disagree with, and I'm gonna go back to just NFL for just a brief second, was you had to download Peacock or something like that to watch the Bears and the Packers games. They didn't even have it on the local channels. I think that's one of the things that's kind of like disheartening for some fans. Is like I can't even watch the local game. I got to go and download an app and spend some money when it should be, given to us as a local.
Yeah, and I think that the Houston Rockets have done a great job with Space City Home Network, and I think Ishbia in Phoenix with the Suns, he did some business to make sure the fans could watch the games for free.
Gotcha.
Now, every team ain't gonna do that.
Correct.
Right? Just business-wise. But I think that that's a huge deal. It's like making sure that your local fandom can still see the game.
That part.
Should be priority. I'm not disagreeing with the stream. The deal done. So
shit it ain't gonna do nothing but get greater.
I think it's like a 13-year, $76 billion deal or some shit. Like it ain't really necessarily gonna change.
Correct.
I had some issues in sports, and I don't know if it was the same in basketball. But YouTube TV keep going, and we ain't even talking about YouTube TV. YouTube TV goes through these things every so often where it's like, oh, we ain't fucking with ESPN, so now you can't watch the game on ESPN, right? And it's like random, and you go to watch it, and it's like, it's not available. ABC, it's not available.
Correct.
Right? Those things, to me, is from a fan's point, like, damn. But like you said, I'm trying to watch the Bears, and I'm like, I can't get it.
You gotta go spend some pay.
And you got to get a whole nother thing. So I think it's more so trying to meet the world where our consumption is, more so than like an NBA thing where it's like, oh, the NBA is watering down the product. It's like, no, we trying to find a way to get this shit to more people.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because from their standpoint, the TV ratings was, taking a dip. So I would say trying to make sure that we can get this shit in more households and more people's hands to watch the games, and ultimately more eyes on the game is better. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. So one thing for sure, we about to talk to the fans, talk to the people a little bit. We got some callers in, man. So let's definitely get on the horn. All right. So we're gonna talk to the people a little bit. We got some people waiting in the weight room. Let's see what they got in their mind. See what type of question they got for Unguarded. Welcome to Unguarded. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Sammy from the H. I'm home.
What's up, Sammy? What's your question, brother?
Did winning a ring give you the feeling of fulfillment and satisfaction that you expected, or was it not enough?
Winning the ring was more than anything I could have ever imagined, and some. It's like it's no way to describe it. It's nothing nobody could tell you. It's better than what it looked like on TV. It's better than the videos that you grew up watching somebody else celebrate. Celebrating for yourself is always better than watching somebody else celebrate. So it was a feeling that I will be chasing for the rest of my life. And ultimately, my only goal in the NBA is to win another ring. That's like the ultimate competitive drive and feeling. It's pretty much undescribable. I don't even really know how to describe it, but to get to the mountaintop and be the last team standing is a hell of a feeling. Some shit that lasts forever.
That's amazing, man. That's great to hear. I hope y'all enjoy.
All right,
Appreciate
Sammy.
it.
Thank you, brother.
Mhm.
They calling today.
Yo,
Welcome to Unguarded. What's your name? Where you calling from?
my name is Pierre. I'm calling from Rockford.
Pierre, what's up from the 815? What's on your mind? What's the question you got?
Man, my question was, I was gonna ask Fred in Rockford, like, what's his favorite park to hoop at when he was growing up as a kid? What was his favorite park to kind of play basketball at? And what was his favorite gym? Like Guilford or Harlem or Auburn, like what was his favorite gym to hoop at?
Damn, P. Film or die looking at, boy. Damn. You just killed me with that one. So listen, I don't know. I can't say a favorite because they're going to kill me, but I'm going to say, like, when I was a shorty for real, probably like Andrews Park. Playing out there was just like a different feeling. I had the most fun at the little pavilion where the Inn Center used to be at. I think they took that court up. I was like in high school. That court was still available with the roof over top. That was like my favorite place to play. And then as far as gyms, man, I probably did the most damage in like Northwest or the center. But Boylan, I don't know. There's so many gyms. I done tore a lot of gyms up in the city, man. I don't know. Damn, it's hard. It's hard. Probably, I'll say probably Boylan for a gym because, like, that's just that vibe when you're growing up and nobody ever beat them. So to go in there and beat their ass a couple of times, that was great.
Not too much, bro.
Yeah, beat Boylan ass. As far as a court, though, like outside, I don't know. I done played at all of them. Black Hawk, I mean, we done been all over the damn place. Patriots Gateway. It's a lot of legendary spots in Rockford, man, for hoops. So, I don't know. That's a good question, though.
No, that's what's up, because I grew up on Arthur on the west side, so I used to always go to Andrews myself. So
Yeah, I would say if I had to give you
a
a real answer, I'd say Andrews for sure.
No, that's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
love, bro.
Okay, Peachtree, we gotta
hold y'all.
Yep, we gotta run. We're gonna run through some more callers. We appreciate you, brother.
All right, man. Love y'all. Appreciate the show too.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, welcome to Unguarded. What's your name? Where you calling from?
David Williams from Peoria, Illinois.
Peoria in the house. What's your question today?
Hey, I just got a statement about Fred. I know Fred, since he's a young man, 8th grade, I first met Fred. He's the original bet on yourself guy. Let's not confuse that. Everybody else is using it now.
Mm-hmm.
Fred was the first one, you know. And I remember calling many colleges for Fred, and people were saying, Dave, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like, the dude is a winner. So Fred plays for a small AAU team called Prime Time. All right, so out in Rockford. Well, they play Mac Urban Fire. Fred drops 44.
Damn.
My phone starts going crazy. I forgot I was somewhere. I'm like, damn, they're like, man, you were right about Van Fleet, man. We just watched him against the Fire. He had 44. I said, dude, I'm telling you, he wins everywhere he goes, I said. Then he goes to Rockford. Senior year, he makes it downstate. He wasn't very good. Fred wins. Fred goes to Wichita State.
Dave, I know you ain't finna sit up here and give us no chronological order of what Fred did.
Man, Dave, man, keep going, man. Don't worry about him, Dave. Keep telling him, man. He don't know, Dave.
Hey,
keep going, baby.
He don't. I remember sitting Fred came down to state senior year, practiced at Manual High School where I used to coach at. We sat in the bleachers because I remember Marshall was thinking about leaving, going somewhere else. You know, Fred might open it back up again, but he didn't. And it's just a winner, man. I mean, I've said it for years. I talk to his dad, Joe, all the time. I put guys on Fred's AAU team from Peoria. Fred just a winner. Always has been a winner, man. I'm extremely proud of the kid.
Man, Dave, listen, I appreciate you, bro. I always enjoy going down memory lane, but you definitely was there. I remember 8th grade meeting you for the first time. You always show love and support, interacting. You was like one of the first Twitter guys that I was on Twitter early back then, followed me my whole career. So appreciate you, bro. And shout out to everybody down in Peoria.
Appreciate it, Fred, man. Good luck, buddy. Get healthy.
Bro.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, guys. All right.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? It's Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. Welcome to Unguarded. What's your question, brother?
Man, I'm gonna stir something up a little bit. I'm gonna ask a little hypothetical for both you and Fred. So look, let's say Fred fully recovered from the ACL injury, right? Quez, I got you lining up at receiver. Fred, I got you at corner. How many times Fred locking you up?
Man, you ain't even got to guess. The last time he tried to run a route on me, then it broke his toe off the bone, man. He ain't got to guess. Like, he might not catch one pass on me. I retired him, Kyle, and then he probably ain't tell you that story. I retired him.
Cal,
I retired him. He would never run another route.
Cal, he ain't do a fuck thing. It was that soft ass grass in Costa Rica. I'm talking about the boy ain't put one hand on me, Cal. But you know what, Cal? I'm gonna go and remove you from this call, man. I love you though, bro.
What's going on?
Welcome to Unguarded. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Christian. I'm calling from Cleveland, Ohio.
What's up, Christian? What's your question today, brother?
And even before I ask the question, I just want to send love and appreciation for even being able to be on here. Love to Freddie, man, for keeping up with the journey, and I'm just truly inspired.
Appreciate
My
you, bro.
question would be, how have you mastered? I know you were went to school for sociology. I followed your path to the league. Been counted out, been an underdog. What kept you living in alignment? What kept you pure in a space where it's easy to be distracted?
I just think people are who they are, and you always hear that cliche, like when you make it or you have success or money, it just make you more who you are. So I was always solid, from before all this shit happened. So, I keep a good team around me, stay prayed up, keep the family close, keep it simple. But my main thing was like doing what I love to do, which is play basketball, being able to take care of my family, make some money. Like, I keep it pretty simple. I ain't really into all that extra crazy shit, but it ain't easy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't perfect, but
Right,
I just
for
make
sure.
sure I keep my face card clean, and the mistakes and shit that I do make when I bump my head, I try to do it behind closed doors like the rest of us.
No, for sure, that's real. And I want to ask you as a player, because I'm a pro myself on my way to the league. One thing I admire most about your game is your poise. It's like you're not rattled, you're not too high, you're not too low, you're like balanced, you're right in the middle. It's like a form of being zen. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How did you acquire those traits as an athlete? Because I know you have passion and desire inside, because obviously you love the sport. I know it's done so much for you mentally, spiritually, financially, whatever, but how did you master being in the middle?
I just feel like, again, it's who you are. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be an erratic person in real life and then get on the court and be calm. You know what I'm saying? But if you calm in real life, you're going to be calm on the court. But also, when you was talking, it made me think about, like, all the crazy games I played in growing up, gyms and environments that I've been in, playing at the park, playing outside, playing in gyms where it's dangerous, and going to different cities and traveling across the world. Like, I played in a lot of real environments. So, to get out there and just play basketball and stay calm, you realize that your best chance is to stay calm. If you're riding a wave of emotion, you know what I'm saying, it could go either way. So I developed that over time.
Exactly.
Well, Christian, man, we appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you for calling in, dog. Hey.
Yo.
Welcome to Unguarded. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo. This is Kelly Eco. I'm calling from. Where am I at? Undisclosed location. I'm outside of
Undisclosed location. Watch out, bro.
Kelly.
What's the deal? Hope y'all staying safe and warm, man.
For sure. What's happening, dog?
Hey, I got a question for y'all. So this has been gripping the internet as of lately. Would you rather spend 60 days in jail or do 10 years probation?
Damn.
60 days in jail or 10 years probation? Yeah,
I do 10. Yeah. What kind of probation, though? I might do 10 years probation, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want to spend a second in that motherfucker. What kind of probation? I
think it's the probation where you got to check in.
That's cool. Can I travel? Like ankle monitor shit? I just can't smoke and
ankle monitor, check in.
You got a strict PO?
Yeah, I think that was the tipping point.
Let me do 60 days.
Man, shit, man. Hell no. Give me that probation, bro. I ain't going to no motherfucking jail, man. Fuck that. Hell nah. What you doing? I know your square ass. What you doing?
Whoa.
No, you ain't doing no motherfucking 60 days.
I'll do the jail. I ain't gonna lie. I can't
Man,
do that.
hell no, man.
You work at a chow hall.
Man, no, this ain't the cap show,
Hey,
man. This
I
the
went to
real
boarding
show.
school in Nigeria.
This ain't no
I
cap
went to
show,
boarding
man.
school in Nigeria.
Yeah, I tell you what. I got damn border school in Nigeria. Ain't the Harris County Jail. I can guarantee you that.
Mark said Lumpo.
So yeah, it's up to Lompoc, California.
Kels, we appreciate you calling in, brother.
I love the show, man. I'll keep it up.
All right,
I'll keep it
dog.
up.
All right, bro.
Have me on soon.
They get it. That boy said he doing 60 days. Ooh, hold on. Welcome to Unguarded. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Big Sarge. I am calling from Houston, Texas.
There you go.
Big Sarge.
There you go.
Yeah. Look, I called in because me and Mr. Van Vliet got a conversation we need to finish from last night in the locker room in Detroit. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Now,
come on with it, man.
I will say this. Look, I got a lot of respect for the Bears.
Yeah.
I like Caleb Williams, but come on now, Fred. They gotta act like they've been there before. Just because you dry hump with your pants on don't mean that you got some. Like, calm down for a second. Calm down for a second. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait till you get 3 hard strokes and a grind. Take it to a championship game, and then we'll talk about it. How do I know that? I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell them folks, man. Listen,
years.
all that shit cool, man. Make sure you tell them folks you a Cowboys fan before you get to talking all this crazy shit. This coming from a Cowboys fan who told me he would rather have Dak Prescott than Caleb Williams right now.
Yeah, that's some Dallas bullshit.
Come on, Sarge. Come on.
Why? He only been good for 1 year. Dak has had multiple years of being in MVP consideration.
This is sophomore season.
It's his second year, bro. What you mean he only been good for 1 year? So you taking Dak right now?
He's been good for 1 year.
Man, I tell you what. I tell you what. Call Jerry Jones and ask him what he say. I bet you he'll have Dak on the first thing smoking.
Hey, look, Fred, I can cuss on this show.
Of course.
Hey, look, if I call Jerry Jones, first thing he gonna be like, Sarge, where the hoes? No, I don't want to talk to Jerry. Jerry, I'm looking for something right now. Freddie ain't trying to win. He ain't worried about no football team. He's happy the season over. He's like, did you get my fresh blue pills in? So, but I will say this though, Fred. I will say this. I can say this to you while I'm on the phone because once I get home, because I just landed out of coming from Detroit. Once I get home, I can't talk like this because my wife is a diehard. When I say diehard Packers fan, she hates the Lions, she hates the Bears, she hate everybody else.
Y'all be arguing like a motherfucker at home, don't y'all?
I tell you what, that's
no. Let me tell you what happened, Fred. Last year we went to the game. You know, I was talking shit from Dallas, from Houston to Dallas because the Packers and the Cowboys play, right? And I get there, I said, damn, I feel like I'm in Lambeau. That Dak went to bed, made me look stupid, and we had to drive 4 hours back home in cold weather going slow. She's like, so what'd you think about the game? I almost said, hey, give me a divorce. I don't want to see this no more. I quit.
I tell you what, that's a fucked up household, man. You got a Cowboys fan and a Packers fan. Ugh. You need some sage in that motherfucker, man.
Expeditiously.
For sure. But I'm going to say this real quick, Fred. I'm going to hang up. I do like what the Bears have done when they went out and got those interior offensive linemen. I think that, and getting Ben Johnson, their creative offensive mind like that, man, I think that the Bears are going to be good. Like I say, you just got to give them time. And one more thing before I get off this phone. Hey, so last night when you were standing at midcourt, you was ready to squad too?
No,
I looked like he was.
I always go up there because you know these NBA players, they think they tough, so I always just go try to see what they saying, see what their temperature look like, just see what's going on. Because everybody tough when goddamn it's security and police is everywhere and all that. I ain't fighting nobody right now. Shit, I don't want nobody even touching me with my leg feel. Hell nah. And my fighting day is over with, man. It's over with.
You know, jiu-jitsu or something like that.
Yeah, I know all that shit. I'm going to get your ass a leg warmer before I do anything.
Hey, Sarge, make sure you keep, you know what I'm saying, keep my boy goddamn protected, man. We appreciate you calling in, Big Sarge.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. I'll see y'all Monday, man. Thank you.
All right. Welcome to Unguarded. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Logan. I'm calling from LA, California.
Logan from LA. What's cracking, kid?
Not much, bro. What's good with you?
Shit, what's your question, baby?
Yeah, I just want to ask Fred what he thought about when he saw the Warriors come up as his first round matchup
Last year?
last season. Like, what was going through his mind when he saw that? Because I know me as a Rockets fan, I was thinking that was the one team I didn't want to see in the first round. Like, what's something that he did to kind of like mentally prepare himself for that matchup?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. I didn't know that was a thing until that time. You know what I'm saying? So we was getting ready. They kept asking like, "How does it feel to be playing?" I didn't know they had y'all in the blender like that. So for me, I never had no problems with the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? I always felt good against them, and obviously we beat them in the finals, so it wasn't a thing for me. But yeah, I realized that they've been torturing the Rockets fans for a few years now. I wasn't privy to that. You know what I mean? So I understood it, and I think it was just a tough matchup for us because they was hot with Jimmy, and the way they executed and ran their offense was just a tough matchup for us last year. But ultimately, we took them to 7. We felt like we were the better team. Felt like we could have won, but the experience, won over, and we took them to 7. And I felt like if Steph wouldn't have got hurt, they would have made it to the conference finals, and I felt like if we would have made it out of that series, I felt good against us going against Minnesota, and then we would have played, OKC for a chance to go to the finals. So it was a tough series, but I mean, it's time to lock in playoff mode. I don't care who we playing. It's lock-in time.
I feel that. Yeah, for sure. It's just like that was the one team I just felt like matched up with us really well. And I was kind of like, damn, when I saw them first round, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, if we made it past them, I think we're going all the way. But,
yeah, for sure, man. But, experience is experience. It don't all happen at once. And I think the young guys all got a great playoff experience last year, so they'll be able to use that going forward.
Man, we appreciate you tuning in to Unguarded, brother. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys. Heal up, Fred.
All right.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, man, some great calls.
Good calls.
Got some good laughs in. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now, since we're in the sports realm of things, man, and you can touch on this and speak on this as kind of, as you can due to your position, but with sports betting becoming fully mainstream, DraftKings, Bet365, Prize Picks, etc., we're now seeing a noticeable rise in players getting caught up in point shaving and game manipulation. The NCAA just took action against 24 college athletes. The question is, has sports betting become too accessible for players?
I don't think it's not too accessible for players. It's too accessible for everybody. It's just too accessible in general. So I think that at some point there will be a time the FBI is made a mission to crack down and do these cases. We just saw the last RICO that came out from the CBA and some college guys. And you realize that, we probably need to put some more guardrails in place.
For sure.
I think it's too easy. I think that it feels almost as like a victimless crime. Because when we grew up, you was warned about gambling and the mafia and all of this shit, and stay away from these guys and don't go to the gambling
bookies
house
and
bookies. You would have to go to a bookie and he would approach you with a brown paper bag and a gun and shit. That shit feels dark.
Yeah, for sure.
But if somebody's just like, yo, lose the second half, or no, fuck lose, win the second half by 6 or less. Or win the first half by 6 or less. You know what I'm saying? I got 100,000 for you, or 30,000 for you, and you ain't got 30. That's like, that feels victimless. That doesn't, and you could do it all from your phone. You know what I'm saying? These bets is being placed. A lot of this shit is going on through the phone. So I just feel like, it's become too accessible in that regard. I think that there needs to be more guidelines put in place, and I seen the governor of Ohio is making a bill, to ban prop betting, because bottom line bets and things like that, money line. I truly feel in the NBA, there's not ever gonna be an integrity of the game issue.
Okay.
Because we get paid to play, and these are the top highest athletes in the world. But I think that it's a slippery slope when you start talking about prop bets, and you're seeing it these guys over in China, or I think it was some HBCU games that was some weird ass prop bets that as a player you might feel is not significant to the game, right? That don't feel like you cheating the game if you just manipulating stats, rebounds, points, assists, the lead. Like it's so many weird ass bets you can make.
It's hella like loopholes, and if you don't feel criminal about it, then you're gonna continue to do it.
I think the psychology of it is more important than like what they actually doing, because for some reason they don't think they're doing nothing wrong. Right?
So does that exposure by making betting public and normalized, do you think that is actually changing the temperature of temptation, especially for like financially unstable players and the players that's not making as much money? They can see now how much money that they can get from it. You know what I'm saying? Is it changing the temperature of temptation?
No, I think that if you do some shit that you know you don't supposed to be doing, and you get away with it, and then you get caught, you need to get spanked. And then if I see you get spanked, then it's gonna make me realize that you could actually go to jail for this shit.
Not for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a crime, and until somebody get put to the line and punished for doing something that they did, then it's like I'm telling you, like, it feels though from watching it like they not understanding the gravity of this shit. You know what I mean? Because it feels like it's nothing, but it's really something though. And the main thing is, to me, what people don't know, they have the fucking most incredible geo tagging shit on these betting apps. These apps is no different than going to the casino. When you go sit down at the roulette table, the blackjack table, and you look up and there's 3,700 cameras looking at you, you realize in that moment, ain't too much cheating I'm gonna be doing right here.
For sure.
Right? You don't even want to grab the chips too fast sometimes. You like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to fuck around no casino.
That G shit.
It's the same thing with the betting apps, bro. They know what room you in. They know, goddamn it, who in the room with you. Like, they really tracking this shit on your phone. So I think people are going to start to realize, like, how risky it is, and understand that you can't get away with this shit. Like, and I tell you, when we talk about this casually, but like, bro, sure. 2026, bro, you're not getting away with crime. Like, this shit finna get to like goddamn RoboCop status in a minute. Like, bro, it's so hard to get away with shit, and the shit that you can get away with, they letting you get away with it.
Yeah, like you ain't.
They just
that
building
smart.
a case on you.
Yeah,
especially the feds. They just letting you get away with it, and they track you the whole time till they can build a case, and then they come to pick you up. So
speaking of the gravity and the severity of it, we're seeing the FBI. Is just a part of monitoring games and everything, when 20 years ago was never like, it wasn't as prevalent as it is right now. Like, the FBI is real live, coming to watch games, and what I'm saying, they super involved now. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. That was just a statement. Really wasn't a question.
Let me do my job and say that I'm totally against rounding people up and using their face and their name for a headline and a press conference without due process, because if I'm looking at some of the guys, because I don't want to say no names, because people actually got real cases going on, but if I'm looking at some of these guys and you rounding them up and you using their name and you marching them in front of the cameras and you making a press conference on, oh, look at us, we cracking down on crime, it's like, okay, but what happens at the end of all of this shit when they don't go to jail? They not going to be able to get another job. You done ran them through the mud.
For sure.
Over some shit they may or may not have done, you know what I'm saying? Now, if they did it, spank them, for sure. But if they didn't, it's like, it's almost damn near no coming back from that.
That's just like in life, not even just in sports. It's fucked up.
It's like, you can't, in a court of public opinion, you can't get that back, whether they guilty or not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm praying that for the fucking prestige and the purity of the game, that none of this shit is true. But it's like, it keep popping up, and it's clear that they have a mission or agenda to crack down on this somehow, some way, with the betting apps or whatever the case may be. But I don't even think you can win more than 10,000 without them looking it up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like they on it, bro. Like they're finding all of these irregular bets and these winnings. It's like, who the fuck is betting 350,000 on Grambling?
Well, you ain't
State
never did no
University
shit like that
on a Thursday for -6 first half. You know what I'm saying?
Next thing you know, it hit. They like, come on.
Yeah, let me see that phone. And then you go to the phone, and then the niggas is they fucking texting during the game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, the case when you read it is crazy. Some of the allegations are insane. I'm just praying for the purity of the game, and I'm like anti-gambling at this point because it's not worth what it's risking at this point.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? If we lose the integrity of the game, like there's really no coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? And then on the NBA side, we not even really participate in the revenue of it as players. And the league, their stance is that they're not either, which obviously we can't see their books, so we don't know. But like players, it makes up, I believe, like 1% of our BRI or something like
Okay.
that. So like 1% of all the basketball-related income is from gambling, which is nothing.
Right, 1% of all that shit.
For what we're going through in the media and shit like that is crazy. So we'll see, man. I hope that everything work out for the better. But I think we could tighten up some of the. And then it made me think when you was talking like, because I always go back to when I was a kid or when I was coming up before I got to the NBA. You hear stories or you're taught stories of what not to do. So it was always like guns, drugs, and women.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around with the gambling. Don't, you know what I'm saying, don't do certain shit, But like, I think that, God rest his soul, somebody like Len Bias or some, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, cool, don't do coke. There's examples throughout time of like what not to do. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? I think that some of this shit is what we living right now is like these will be our examples for the next generation of like what not to do. But I'm still hoping that everybody make it out clean.
Man, listen. It's so much shit going on. Just speaking on the same statement about just FBI, drugs, athletes, the Ryan Wedding case obviously is super just, pertinent to this conversation. He's a former Olympian, elite sports background, now tied to an organization, drug trafficking internationally. So the question is, if Ryan Wedding wasn't a former Olympic athlete, do you think this case would be getting anywhere near the same level of attention?
No, I mean, clearly no. I think it adds to the story. I think it will still be a story, but I think it just adds to the story because, I mean, he said it like, in the press conference, Cash Patel said it, like, to go from that to this is how they frame it, right? It's
Right.
Like, how could you be that and then now you this? You know what I mean? That's how you frame the story in the narrative. But, I mean, yeah, hell of a story, if everything turns out to be true on how they portray it as like, former Olympian special. Because the thing about it is, it's so few of us that reach these heights of like performance and excellence and status that the people who never reach it looking like, damn, they all the way up there. But like once you get there and you like, oh shit, we still people.
Absolutely. For sure.
Probably more people than y'all is, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that people view it is like, no, these are just people who have incredible skill sets or circumstances or talents and things that led them to get to this point, but they still just a person, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not that familiar with the story. I remember you was telling me about it a little bit. Like we sent some of the Instagram back and forth, and it started to pick up over the last couple of years.
It
like
definitely did.
Damn near like the folklore, like the myth behind it. So I seen something yesterday that said he turned himself in. Then I seen another statement that said they got him with like a madam in Mexico City or some shit. They used her to reel him in. So I don't know. But what I will say, I seen something this morning. They've got 6 out of the top 10 most wanted in the last 2 years or some shit. Which goes to my point, bro. It's over with.
Yeah, you can't do crime and hide. You can run, but you can't hide.
It's over with, bro. It's over. It ain't too much goddamn getting. All the kids out there that's listening to this podcast, man, don't do no crime because your ass ain't getting away with it.
Go get a job. Goddamn. I'm gonna just touch back on the sports gambling real quick, and it just amazes me how they putting their whole career and family and everybody at risk to win $20,000. That shit is insane. And then you got a guy like Ryan Wedding, where the reward for capturing him was $15 million. They had a $15 million bounty basically on him.
Yeah, to catch him.
Talk about the severity. Man, y'all gambling for $20,000?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. So let's rewind though, because I want you to give your perspective on this shit because we actually went through it in real time where the FanDuel, what app was you using more?
FanDuel.
FanDuel. Like the FanDuel in real time when it first came out, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a conversation, and I'm like, bro, I can't tell you nothing. Don't do no betting by me. We don't need to talk about it. Don't text my phone. Don't do nothing. If you betting, you betting. That's on you. I can't share no information. And this was years ago.
Absolutely.
But I'm saying that to say a lot of guys don't know, because it's like, are you cheating? Are you willingly giving information? Or now they call it tipping, right? So tipping just holds the same severity as throwing the fucking game. And you might just be riding home from shoot around with your family member, and then they have a conversation, hear a conversation, watching you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might be in the barber, say, hey, you playing tonight? When before you think that was innocent. Now that's a real crime.
It's crazy though, because too, like, you can actually be like a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like a casual reporter, you know what I'm saying? Quote unquote, like Stephen A. Smith.
Yep.
Like, you watching it, you know what I'm saying? And then you picking up on consistencies and different things. And next thing you know, it's like, oh, now this athlete is accused of tipping that I'm close to the whole time. I really just been watching how everybody move.
And nobody watched the games more than them motherfucking betting people. Boy.
Oh, man,
God,
nobody.
They know this shit in and out.
Because my rent is depending on your ass.
They not fucking around. So all my athletes, man, listen, make sure you tighten up your circle in terms of the betting and shit like that, and put the guardrails up, because I just hit the point where I'm like, you know what I'm saying, whatever you betting, what you trying to win, I'll just give it to you. Like, at that point, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even worth it. So Darnell went through the same thing. Somebody was like trying to go through him to get info. He like, man, no, hell no. We'll just give you because you betting $10 on a damn 16-leg parlay to win $2,200. I might have $2,200 in my sock. You know what I'm saying? Here, you can have it. You know what I'm saying? So people got to be careful with that shit. But I always just wonder from that perspective, like, what the fuck do y'all be thinking? And gambling is a real addiction.
No, for sure. As soon as you said stop betting, start asking, I'm going to ask.
So listen, man, so that's for the athletes. Now, the guys next to the athletes, family members, the friends, the loved ones, if you on that FanDuel shit, man, just ask your people for the money, man. It's so much safer, so much better.
Yeah, it ain't worth the trouble that come with that shit.
That shit is not worth it, man. And there's some gambling fools out there, man.
Well, listen, man. I'm glad you touched on that topic. Let's jump over here to mental health and today's acceptance in black men. All right. Are we watching people ostracize a mental health break, quote unquote, with a negative connotation because it wasn't a thing of the past? Basically, I'm using an example, Kai Cenat taking a break from streaming and being allowed to take mental health breaks in the corporate space now as a sick day leave. What's your thoughts? Are we watching people ostracize a mental health break with negative connotation because it wasn't a thing of the past?
Yeah, but I think it's always going to be ostracized, though, and it's gotten a lot better from when we was, you know what I mean, where we were 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Where we were 15 years ago. Like, we didn't know what anxiety was. My daughter's 7, 8 years old. She knows what anxiety is. You know what I'm saying? So kids is growing up in this era of, like, where it's okay to be vulnerable and it's okay. Like, that's cool in itself.
Right, for sure.
It's not going to be where it needs to be right now, you know what I mean? But I think in the future it'll get to the point to where people are in tune with that, like, that side of life and the brain and shit that people go through. In terms of Kai Cenat, I just thought it was cool that he was like, I need a break. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. I thought that was cool as hell, and he was vocal with it and public with it because people will lose, you know what I'm saying? You will go through all, I know we talked about this before, but we can talk about it again. Like, you dedicate your whole life to streaming, to being on air, to the fans, to being this character day in and day out. Goddamn, was 24, was the subathon thing? It was 30 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? On 24 hour, they having sleepovers and all type of crazy shit. It's like, yeah, but can't none of them people you doing all that for help you when you ready to blow your fucking brains out.
Nah, hell no.
Or when you ready to lose your mind and you don't even know who you are. So yeah, take a break, bro. It's good to take a break. And it's good to be vocal about it. And I think that's just growth. Like, he's just getting older. He's going through shit. He got some money.
Yep.
And he's fucking, now it's time to take that next step. It's like, yeah, I can't run around and be a damn clown on camera all day. I'm trying to be in movies, or I'm trying to do this. Or I start reading, and, you know, the court of public opinions is a nasty place. So they're going to tear him down for it anyway. But I think more than not, like, it's more people with good sense than it is that's not. It's just on the internet, it just feel outweighed sometimes because the loudest people is the worst people on the internet.
Bingo. A mental health break is, if it's needed, man, take a break, man. Without feeling the pressure that you're going to be ostracized or scrutinized for it, man, take a break, man. That shit is necessary with so much shit going on in the world right now.
And then on the flip side, like, I'm somewhere in the middle because I just feel as though you could lean too far into it sometimes too. And we know people like that that's like, oh, I'm depressed, or oh, this, that, and the third. It's like, yeah, true. I understand. I empathize or sympathize. I think I sympathize. Like, I get it. But, like, life is moving, you know what I'm saying, in real time. So it's like, you just don't get stuck in it. That's what I try to share with people, my loved ones at least. Like, and I'm try to eat as good as you can, because that shit matters. What you put in your body counts.
And that shit expensive.
So get you some money if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Work out if you can. There's something about a dopamine release of working out that's actually like good biology. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta push yourself with that shit.
From science, the science in your brain is good for you to work out and break a sweat and get that release. That's good for anxiety and shit like that. And then try to support yourself with people that you can talk to. Sometimes just saying that shit out loud. And I get in trouble for that a lot because whoever next to me, I'm going to say whatever the fuck I'm going through that day.
For sure.
So you're going to get whatever I got going on, you're going to get, you know what I mean? Because I just don't want to hold it in and let shit build up. So it's tough, though.
Meek Mill recently said he thinks our culture operates on a 90-10 split, meaning that 90% of people are taking game and only 10% are actually giving game back once they've, learned something. He believes that mindset creates a real information gap. Basically, the question is our culture hoarding information instead of circulating it, and why? Do you think our culture is hoarding information?
That's just a deep ass concept. Like, yes, I do. But I think that that's just the way this shit goes. Like, when you do the history and you deep dive down, I'm getting my conspiracy bag, but like, if you go all the way back, bro, like, this is what capitalism is built on.
Mm-hmm.
We can't have the richest of the richest motherfuckers without having the brokest poor. Like, that's what capitalism is in itself. So I try to stay away from, like, our culture, this person, that, black people, this, black, because you have to understand the whole gravity of, like, how we even got here.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? I think that it's dope that we in a time that he can share that message so that other people can hear that message, so that they can be more active in sharing whatever knowledge that they do have. You know what I'm saying? We already much better now than we was when we was kids.
For sure.
You know what I mean? How many young...
Our kids definitely going to come into a whole new culture.
Right? Young black millionaires. Like, we have people that's setting the trend, going forward. But I think in general, yes, he's right about gatekeeping. But at the same time, there's no way to have all of these things without that. Like, that's just the nature of the beast. Like, this shit is like dog eat dog, you know what I mean? And I think that other cultures do the same thing. I think some other cultures may share information and cultures and traditions within their families and shit better. But also, like, bro, our culture was attacked. Our culture was systemically designed to tear us the fuck down too. Like, you can't talk about that without talking about that.
Nah, for sure. Which is another reason why it's like, why would you hoard if you already know exactly what we was up against? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like now where, and this is another question, but does mentorship, is it necessary, you know what I'm saying, for the advancement of our culture? When a lot of people don't even, think so, because they like, shit, hell, I'm not helping them.
Yeah, I think that you can recognize the problem without, like, agreeing with it necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Because to answer what you're saying, why would you hoard it? Like, bro, some of this shit is in our DNA, bro. Like, they really chain people up. They really whip. Like, we getting farther away from it now, so people forget, like, how fucked up slavery was. You know what I'm saying? How fucked up segregation was. Like, that shit is like coded in your DNA too.
Or are we getting far away from it? How about we're getting the image isn't the same, but it's still the same thing.
It's the same concept, but I'm saying like the more years that's passed, they teaching less of the history.
Yep.
And like if you know the history, then you can better understand why things are where they are and why people are the way they are. And then I'm with all of that. Like, yes, we should be pushing to change it, but it's like I'm not with like, oh, that's wrong, you shouldn't do that, because also too, it's still the same system. You still got the prison system set up. You still have the like all of this shit is designed against us.
For sure.
So then, yeah, we're gonna there's a few that's gonna make it through the cracks. And those people that make it through the cracks, we're gonna use them as the symbols of like, oh yeah, this is the dream. Just keep working hard, and you can one day you can be LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? You can, but it's like, nah,
hell no,
it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we need to keep informing each other. I think yes, you should be informing about how to do stuff with your money and how to be an entrepreneur and shit like that. Yeah, we need to teach each other better, but we also need to know our history.
That part, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you know your history, then you will have a better view of the field that you up against too. And then it won't be so like, oh, this is that. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't going in blind. You can't do your homework.
Yeah, you do your homework. And then you get to the point to where it's like, okay, now I can use my platform to have influence and value and teach and show and lead by example.
So piggybacking off of that conversation, just in general, we got Ryan Coogler, right? So Sinners just made Oscar history.
Incredible movie, by the way.
Incredible movie, by the way. Leading the 98th Academy Awards with a record-breaking 16 nominations, okay? And just including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, just some major, categories across the board. So traditionally, there's always been a conversation and a frustration around how Black-led films and creators are recognized by the Academy. So given the longstanding, perception that Black people don't win at the Oscars at the same rate the nominated, will there be a real grievance if Sinners doesn't walk away with a meaningful number of wins? If you nominated for 16 records, you got to win something, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Win something.
So at what point do nominations stop feeling like honor and start feeling like a token acknowledgement? You know what I mean?
Well, shit, I guess we're going to see.
We're going to see.
I guess we're going to see.
I guess we'll never know. We're going to see.
Yeah. This will be a good test. Because if that one of the best damn movies that it came out in recent years, I don't know what is.
If they don't win shit, bro, this shit is just like...
Then you got to reevaluate the process. And
uproar.
We're going to be boycotting and all type of shit next year. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you one thing, be proud of that damn film and be proud of them nominations, and we're going to hope for the best and wish for the best. I think that there is definitely politics that go on behind the scenes. I think it's like with anything, like it's easier to throw you a nomination than it is to let you run up on stage, and he Black.
It's like, we see you, but we ain't gonna fully reward you.
Like, yo, no, he's Black.
No,
like,
he a nigga.
Yeah, he all the way, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if there is a deeper, darker conspiracy somewhere sitting around, goddamn Evil Knievel, I don't know if I want to put Ryan Coogler up on that stage and let him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could see that. I'm gonna hope that we're in a better place and that they can judge that shit fairly, and because it deserves 16 nominations and it deserves to win some awards and put them people up on that stage and just appreciate the film for what it is. But yeah, I mean, this is how it go. From Grammys to the Heismans to even the way we judge our NBA shit, like the process sometimes in the systems become outdated. And I'm in the process of now with the NBA, like, can we touch some of this shit up, bro? Some of this shit we've been doing the same for 50, 60 years, bro. Like, we got, like...
It's not evolving in some aspects.
Yeah, what the fuck? Y'all had pay phones and goddamn house phones, and now we got ChatGPT, and we doing the same thing?
Yeah, it don't make sense at all.
It don't make sense.
Right.
So let's see where this go. Hopefully, we're going to hope for the best, that it ain't no bullshit going on. But that was one of my favorite movies, for sure, within the last year. But in a long time, that's a good-ass movie.
Shout out to Ryan Coogler, man.
Shout out to Ryan Coogler, man. Keep going.
Absolutely. DB, Dylan Brooks. He was on a live stream recently with Gilbert Arenas and said that DeMar DeRozan didn't do enough for the city and wasn't holding his weight. Okay, so before you make a statement, during DeMar's prime in the East, LeBron James was completely dominant. Year after year, Toronto kept running into LeBron, led, Cleveland Cavaliers, as you already know, often ended in the same result, a team. So now, not trying to fester things as DeMar and, obviously you close friends with him, how much should DeMar's legacy be judged through the lens of repeatedly facing one of the greatest players ever at his peak? Like, is it fair to criticize him for not getting past LeBron when LeBron was at his peak?
Yeah, it's fair, but okay, let's slow down.
Couldn't nobody do it.
Yeah, let's slow down for a second. I didn't watch the stream.
Okay.
Shout out to DB. I'm glad he's being more active and
vocal.
I felt like him coming to Houston was a chance for him to reset and reinvent himself a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So he's balling. I'm glad that he's being more active and people can see his personality, you know what I'm saying, versus what you see during the games.
Correct.
I don't even know where to start. They clearly have an issue.
Speak on it. Maybe he's just trying to ruffle some feathers. You know what I'm saying?
Them two do not like each other. Let's say that first and foremost.
Gotcha.
So I think that's important context in this conversation. Dylan is from the city. He's from Toronto. I think that's important for this conversation. He was a Raptors fan, watching those teams, rooting for those teams, right? Before he even knew DeMar. Before they had a problem.
Correct.
He was a fan. I was on those teams that he's speaking about. So let's say, yes, you can criticize him for what he said in the media, which was the time, or if we had LeBron, we would have won 2, or, whatever he said. He said some bullshit in the media that it rubbed people the wrong way.
And before you, I got to correct myself. I actually said Gilbert Arenas, but it was a streamer, Agent 00.
Yes,
sorry,
yes,
so
yes,
I wanted
yes.
to correct
He was on
that.
stream.
Yeah, he was on stream.
He was on stream with Agent. So you can criticize him for getting swept by the Cavs twice. I was on those teams. You can criticize him for that. You can criticize him for what he said in the media following those losses. I think the one that I remember was I'll give you $100 if you could find somebody to guard LeBron or some shit he said. It was after the game. I remember it when he said it. So that's what he's talking about. That's fair. We're not gonna take away from his legacy, bro.
Nah, real shit.
We're not gonna take away from his legacy and what he meant for that franchise and for that city. I think both things can be true.
Mm-hmm.
As a fan and as somebody that don't like DeMar, criticize him all the fuck you want to. That's my brother. I ain't gonna criticize him.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Solid.
I was there.
Yep.
That shit was out of his reach at that point in
there
time.
You go.
We was up against a fucking buzzsaw. I wasn't there. I seen it.
Mm-hmm.
That has nothing to do with his legacy and what he meant for that team to make people even proud to be a Raptors fan. The Raptors was looked at as a joke.
Correct.
DeMar came and turned that shit up. He stayed. He didn't leave in free agency. He wanted to be there. He bled and lived and breathed Raptors. You know what I'm saying? And he was the new era of what Vince was, because Vince made people proud in Canada. He changed the whole dynamic of Canadian basketball, right?
Right.
That's what Vince meant. Then DeMar came, and he was the era for that, for the new generation. And I don't think it's a secret that now we have all of these great Canadian basketball players, Dylan being one of them, that watched those teams succeed. And because you didn't win a championship that we won after, now we're going to go back and discredit what he meant at that time. If you wasn't there at that time, then yeah, okay. But if you was around at that time, let's not pretend of what DeMar meant to the city, bro, and to the country of fucking basketball fans. It's easy to say now. He got swept by LeBron. We won a ring with Kawhi. He beefing with Drake, and now all of a sudden it's fuck Debo. And we love Kyle, and we hated Kyle when he was there. We talked about him like he was a dog. He put up donuts in the playoffs. And now he the greatest Raptor of all time, and it's fuck DeMar.
Yeah, they want to erase your history as soon as
hell no. And that's DB. They got their own shit going on. That
could be some troll shit.
That ain't got nothing to do with that. No, I think he really believe it. I'm just saying I don't want to keep seeing let's not question DeMar's legacy as a Raptor. that ain't got nothing to do with none of that. You know what I'm saying? And because you didn't win a ring, he led to what we had built for us to win a ring.
Absolutely.
He contributed to that. I see Mark Jackson get credit all the time for what he did with the Warriors and Steph and them before Steve Kerr came and won a ring. DeMar deserved that same credit.
It's like you began the mode for
For
it.
sure. We won 58 games, 59 games back to back. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, he was a fucking all-star. How many? 20,000, 25,000 points? However many points he got. He got a shit ton of
Shout
points.
out Debo, man.
All-star, all-NBA. Like, DeMar's a hell of a player, bro. Like,
For sure.
One of the greats of this generation. And I'm not going to ever let nobody try to question his legacy of what he meant. If you have criticism of him, that's fine. Everybody can have criticism of whoever they want to. But it don't need to cross over into, like, questioning the motherfucker legacy.
Gotcha. Absolutely.
Tris, Canadian. We got Canadians in here.
Niger big fam.
Why y'all switch up on Debo, man?
I never did that.
I know you didn't, but I'm just saying, am I tripping?
No, facts, never.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't like that, bro. I don't. That's not P. Like, I don't like that. We could be cool and goddamn, I could be one of the all-time greats, and then some time pass and shit change a little bit, and then you gonna go back and erase what the fuck I did.
Hell nah.
It's just like, what have you done for me now?
For sure. No, for sure.
But the
I
real
think,
ones know.
I think the championship outweighs everything. You know what I'm saying? I think the championship just like that just washed away everything.
Yeah.
And that DeMar's won. I think Chris Bosh deserves credit.
Mm-hmm.
I think Vince. I think T-Mac had a little year here to Damon Stoudemire. Like,
For sure.
it's a lot of Raptors greats that led up to the history of what the fuck the team is and then because you got to think, like, to not have a team, and then now Canadian basketball is a thing.
They talking about that shit all the time.
The fucking MVP is Canadian. You can't tell me that the history of what the Raptors meant to the country don't lead to all of these players that come up, the Wiggins, the RJ Barretts, the shit. Like, it's a whole crop of fucking good-ass Canadian basketball players that watch the Raptors.
Correct.
So, shout out to Debo. Let's not play with nobody legacy, man, and all that other shit. You can have your criticism and feel how you want to online and all that extra shit, but we got to appreciate what people did, and I think his legacy is cemented.
Man, motherfuckers just be hating, man. That should be bad business, man. But anyway, one more thing that I have, even just in the NBA space, ex-Heat employee gets 3 years for selling stolen memorabilia. So he was a 25-year retired veteran cop. He stole more than 400 jerseys and other items from a security equipment room and sold items through various online marketplaces he had access to because he worked on game day. What's your thoughts on just like accessibility and when it comes to employees and even just selling memorabilia? I know it's a couple instances where guys wasn't even signing playing cards because they know, like, are you finna go and sell this shit? You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that?
I respect the hustle, man. I respect the hustle. I ain't gonna hold you, like, man, shit. Because I'm with these, like, bro, you gotta think, we live, this is the fucked up part. I'm gonna tell you like this. This is the fucked up part about the NBA. And, damn, should I use myself or should I use a real example? I might just use myself.
Use me.
Quez. Quez plays for the Rockets. Quez is a complete asshole. The worst type of fucking person you could find.
Mm-hmm.
Quez makes $45 million a year. I'm the security, the trainer, the weight coach, the travel guy, the nutritionist. That's me. I'm watching you. I'm with you every fucking day.
Yeah.
I watch you. You barely come to work. You barely fucking do anything. You complain. You talk to people like shit. You treat. And I'm watching you pull up Rolls Royce. You pull up Rari. You go on PJ. You go and bust down AP. You talk. I make $60,000 a year. I'm working. You working.
Yeah.
You play 82 games. You train. You do all this shit. We spend the same time. I'm fucking working. You might have me out till 5 o'clock in the morning at the strip club. You won't buy me a Chipotle sandwich. You won't buy me a burrito. We go to eat together. You don't pay the bill.
Treating you like a peon, just scum.
I've seen staff
have
resentment towards players in I've seen it, bro. And I'm not saying this guy had that was what it was, but like sometimes the fucking gap and the damn paradox is like we all in the same world. So they're in the same world.
Just not living the same life.
Fuck no. And don't got the same bank account.
Yeah.
So if I can skim a couple of jerseys from the equipment room, a couple pairs of sneaks, some shoes, this, that, and the third. The one that was crazy was I think it was a LeBron jersey, a finals jersey that he skimmed and sold it for $100,000. That motherfucker sold Sotheby's for $3.6 million.
Ooh.
So like
shit.
From that standpoint, it's like I'm just surviving in an arena that I'm in. It's a victimless crime. Like I said, this shit don't feel like I'm doing nothing wrong.
Right, like shit. The players ain't gonna be mad. Say like shit.
Yeah. But like from the business standpoint, like come on, you wilding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then you watch people, they come, they might try to steal your shoes and this, that, and the third, and it's like because the thing is, and this goes for all different types of business and worlds. That jersey gonna get sold regardless. It's just who gonna get the money. The NBA take your All-Star jerseys and shit at halftime. You got to put a whole new All-Star uniform on at halftime because they taking the first half when they gonna sell that motherfucker.
Real quick, I know, and you just talked about a couple of things, but like, do you think like these employees is reluctant to ask y'all as opposed to like being a fan, you know what I'm saying? Because they work for the organization, but they still fans too. At the end of the day, they doing it as a job. But it's like what if a fan came up to you? I mean, what if an employee came up to you after the game or even after practice, like, man, can I have your jersey? Can you sign your jersey for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? What is that situation like?
That situation is like it's always framed as a charity shit. Hey man, can you sign this for this? I be telling them, I don't want to know. You don't have to sell me shit. You don't have to. I don't want to know who got cancer.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. Like I don't want to know because it's not gonna make me do it or not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I fuck with you, I'm gonna do it. You ain't got to sell me on that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, this is for my little nephew. His cousin, sister, auntie, daughter got cancer, and she ain't going to make it to tomorrow, but we're going to take her this jersey so she will feel better. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Because I was a kid that didn't give a fuck about none of that.
Correct.
I don't want to take no picture with no pro. I don't want no jersey. I don't want no autograph. I don't give a fuck about that shit. This is me personally. So if you need something, if you need for me to do something, if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. Now, if Square come to me and say, "Hey, Freddie V, let me get your jersey, and I'm gonna sign it and sell it for $100,000," I'm gonna be scratching my head. You know what I'm saying? Just off of GP, like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
You wildin'. But understand it.
It's a lot of shit that be going on. You think that's the first guy to ever do that?
Hell no.
And it won't be the last.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
They just caught him.
They just caught him. He just got caught. How he got caught, I don't know. Did they put that in there?
No, you know what? I don't know. Matter of fact, let me look it up.
Look the article up. I wonder how he got caught.
I got the article.
But, I mean, they got cameras and shit on everything. Yeah. He probably pulled up Porsche or something after goddamn.
Mind you, he was 62 years old
and a retired cop, so he couldn't have been thinking he was doing nothing criminal. He going to jail?
Yep, 3 years.
Ooh,
and he got to pay back $1.9 million in restitution.
He was running it up. But the NBA is business, bro. You can't scam the business. That's the problem. You can't scam the business. They don't fuck around with that shit.
No, I just say law enforcement executed a search warrant at his home last April.
Because he got caught with, he sold like 300 something, and then he got caught. He had four more 100 jerseys at the crib.
At the crib, they recovered nearly 300 additional stolen items.
He was running it up. And you know what's crazy, bro? Damn. Yeah, he was running it up. Yeah. He was making too much money. He was making millions. If he got to pay 1.9 in restitution, he was making millions, bro.
Criminals get sloppy after a while, boy.
Yeah, that shit too sweet. And it's so sweet. And we talked about this when I was in Toronto. We talked about how sweet it, like how you could do things. Like, it's sweet, bro. Like, it's really sweet. So I know he's 62 years. That's no effort.
Yeah, and as a retired cop, I'm playing. I'm giving him. Shit, I'm a cop.
I got the badge.
What?
Let me get your jersey.
Freeze.
Let me get the jersey. I got the jersey. But
and your shoes.
Man, this shit, man, the motherfucking money, man. The money is the root of all evil, the almighty dollar.
Man, listen.
You know what I'm saying? But damn, I respect it, bro. I wouldn't condone it, but like I get it. And damn, 3 years in jail for that, man. The story of this damn podcast is gonna be don't do no crime.
Don't do crime if you ain't ready for the time.
Your ass gonna get caught. You better fly somewhere where they can't extradite you at, cause your ass getting caught around this motherfucker with these cameras and facial recognition and all that shit. And man,
these folks losing themselves over that paper. Like King Midas. You know the story about King Midas?
Yeah, I went in the damn equipment room to get my own damn shoes, and I was looking around at the cameras and shit.
Listen, I'm going to get my own shoes, y'all.
My man JR at the front called me. He said, "Yeah, what you doing back there? You good?" I said, "Damn, it's my shit. I ain't stealing nothing back here." You know,
they send them an alert as soon as you go back there.
Yeah, they watching it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So that does not surprise me at all. And it's hopefully he get the. Damn, that's 62. You go to jail.
I need a signed jersey from you. I ain't never got a signed jersey from you.
Nope. I ain't gonna do it.
I'm gonna put it up in my TV room.
No. They watching. Shout out Cash Patel and all of them and everybody. No. I'm green. Baby.
That's a fact, man.
I didn't make it this far to goddamn turn into a criminal, man. Shit. I ain't never going back.
No, I don't blame you.
What else going on, man? What's going on in your world?
What's going on in my world?
Birthday. You just had a birthday. What'd you do for your birthday?
I was supposed to go skydiving, but the weather was shitty.
Skydiving.
Yeah, so instead
skydiving for a birthday.
Man,
some Will Smith shit.
Literally, we was just talking about that. Like, shit. Listen, at some point, just doing everything every day. Like, come on, man, we got to add some type of, you know what I'm saying?
You're a thrill seeker.
Yeah, adrenaline rush through this shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you didn't go skydiving?
I went to the gun range.
Yeah, another thrill.
Yep. I think I'm gonna go buy me an AR.
Yeah, he called me and said, "Oh, the AR is only $1,600." Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna go back and buy. I'm gonna actually get me a membership over there. I want to be a sharpshooter.
A gun. What did Chris Paul say he was a part of? Yeah, it's like they got like a golf club. They got like country clubs. It's a country club.
Country club. That's what I'm talking about. Gunslinger.
Yeah, they got country clubs out here. That's a good thing about being in Texas.
Do you remember Money Talk when he opened the door, had that big gun collection? Yeah. I want one of those. Just give me a couple of these I can run fast with.
Hey, man, I tell you, boy, this Texas, man, land of the free, home of the brave down here, boy.
Nah,
shit, they ain't fucking around.
You got a B-Day coming up. What you gonna do for your B-Day?
Man, I'm finna goddamn this. Remember last year, they had to carry me out.
Hey, I do remember, because the whole time they had to carry me out.
Hey, one thing about it, man, listen, hey, I ain't never had a confidence problem. And I never had a problem enjoying myself, bro. And like I be talking to people all the time, like, man, what you gonna do for your birthday? Like, man, I ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing?
You gotta do something, bro.
You're not gonna celebrate yourself?
Fuck
man,
that.
listen, I'm gonna celebrate my shit is a holiday. They know that the February come around. Goddamn, we going to Freddie V birthday party.
Everybody get ready.
We might go on a trip, pick your outfit out, do something. We celebrating, bro.
The ones that been hiding, they coming out.
They're coming out. They might wait all year for this one. So I don't know. We're gonna find something to do. Find something nice and cool. I gotta figure out like a new theme. The problem is becoming I'm trying to one up it every year. That's the issue.
Yeah. You came out the gate, boom, boom, boom,
Came
and
out
then
the gate. My first year in Houston was crazy. Last year was cool. So trying to figure out what I'm gonna do this year. But all in all, being 32, baby girl be 8 next week. So I got an 8-year-old daughter. 32, 3 kids, goddamn.
32.
Tore ACL.
Shit, yeah. Life, and like a motherfucker.
Man. Don't you love when I come around? That's my favorite meme of all time. Smack the motherfucker upside the head. That's life for me right now. But we in it, man. Staying true, staying solid. That's all the fuck you can do.
I'll tell you one thing, though. What I have been doing, I've been boxing like a motherfucker, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Reason I got these shades on.
Yeah, you want to wait to the end. That's how you know I really love you for real.
Hey,
because I let you get that off for an hour and 45 minutes. Come on, man.
I got
Show
my
the
shades
people,
on.
man.
I got me a war room. But
Show
whole
the
time
people.
I did it myself.
Damn.
Hey, look at me, man. Zoom in.
Like
Zoom
red.
in. You feel me?
Folks that's like red over there.
But ain't nobody take my chain. None of that shit.
Let me tell y'all how crazy this motherfucker is, man. Let me tell y'all how crazy this man is. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. The man texts me, what you doing? FaceTime me. All right, FaceTime him. Black eye, all in the camera. I'm damn. My whole time I already knowing what he on. Mind you, he been screaming out how he been whooping everybody at the gym for the last month and a half.
I have been.
He been lining everybody up and whooping them. So he said,
Yeah.
I ain't been there, but I believe him. It's my man. Of course, I'm damn. Who did that? I did. So now his story, he's so motherfucking cold, he gave himself a black eye. Ain't nobody punch him in his shit. He's so cold, he gave himself a black eye.
Man, listen, you better ask them folks at the gym. I'm not even gonna say too much. You know what I'm saying? You know how that shit be in combat. But you know what? At the end of the day, when you a boxer and you a fighter, this come with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But ask them folks at my boxing. Ask them folks at Jerm, Mark, whoever.
I'm about to see you.
Yep. I'm glad. FaceTime.
Because I need to know. Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm about to, man, we going back up there. I'm ready. I need my knee brace.
And I'm thugging. You know me, I wasn't even going to show my little black eye for real.
Call that motherfucker with an eye patch
Hey, I wasn't even going to show it for real.
Yeah, we're gonna pull back. I'm about ready too, man. I've been waiting to get back in the ring, bro. That shit ain't nothing like, man, hey, wake up, man. Hey, listen. Do I need to bring my gun up there, man? Y'all done gave my boy a black eye, man. What's going on? Hey, what happened, man? I think I'm coming back. We're gonna be up there tomorrow. Who gave my boy a black eye?
Let him know, Martin.
Let me see his eye.
Let me see his eye. Mark, tell him I'm whooping them folks up there.
So we call him. The man told me he gave himself a black eye, so we just calling to get confirmation on the story, man. What happened?
Let me walk out his movies right there.
This nigga at the movies.
We screaming at the movies. This man answered the FaceTime at the movies.
You cold, boy. Let me walk out the movies real quick.
All right, give it.
Boy was getting in there for his birthday, man.
Give us the rundown, Mark. How it went?
Man, Quay spoiled probably about 5-6 people.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was going in too. The exact moment he got the eye, I don't know, I didn't see it.
Okay, perfect. That's matching up.
Cause keep it 100, I had a little shiner too.
Oh, what the fuck y'all up there doing, man? Hey, man, listen, I'm going to get my headgear, man. I'll be up there in the morning, man, because we got to get some straightening going on this motherfucker, man.
Hey, Mark, what you tell them folks? Listen.
He's there working, man.
Hey, Mark, you told them folks, listen, y'all can't let Quez keep whooping y'all, so Monday, bring your mouthpieces and your headgear.
Man, I definitely told him, bring your mouthpiece and your headgear is mandatory.
You hear me, man? Niggas out there boxing for real.
Man, we got a new gym, man, and the motherfuckers don't know how to act, man. What's going on up there, man?
Boys was getting punched on, man.
Damn.
Everybody's getting Hey, ex-wifey was in there punching too.
Yeah, I seen her ass up there. She definitely needs some headgear because somebody hit my baby. This ain't gonna be no more gym. I'm coming to cut the lights off, and it's gonna be all type of goddamn. I ain't gonna say it on air, but yeah, we're gonna bring the street sweep out.
Country club.
Somebody punched my baby up there. Shit, I ain't fucking around.
Yeah, man, everybody was getting it in, man.
Nah, that's all I wanted, man. I came home, goddamn, I went to Detroit. I came home, my man had a black eye, man. Shit, we gonna.
I ain't seen him since.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, whole time I've been having these shades on like a motherfucker, man.
Hey, Quez, you got a little color to you, Fred. Light.
Man, I'm not getting in there without no headgear on, man. I got to be on TV and shit like that. You see, I don't listen, Mark. You know me. I ain't did too much sparring without my gear. I ain't fucking around. Hell no.
I went out there, no braces, no mouthpiece, no headgear. What the fuck I thought I was? But you know what? It's all good though.
Nah, that's love though. But yeah, shit, I'm gonna be back up there though, man. Go enjoy your movie, man.
Man, looking forward to it, man.
All right. Oh, your story match up, man. I'm sorry for doubting you, man.
Man,
We just calling motherfuckers now. We just running on. Just at this
My
point,
boy thought I was a cat, fool.
we just.
I'm whooping motherfuckers, man. Glove up, man.
Hey, you're on live. Don't say nothing crazy. You're on air. You're on live. You're on live. Do not say nothing crazy. What do you want? How can I help you?
Checking in on the Unguarded podcast for the first time is Chef Danny. Big
Hang the
Danny,
fuck up.
the one with the wrist, the one that keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken man.
Yeah. What? Where are you today? So you call it from your off
I
day?
am currently moving. I'm on my off day. Shout out to my boss, one of the coolest people alive. You know, giving out off days like it ain't nothing.
She would have had a whole different tone if she was at work.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah.
And I got another one tomorrow. Hold on, your girl texting me now.
Yeah.
I don't know what she wants. She shouldn't want a thing. I left y'all 15 to-go containers in the refrigerator.
What's up, man?
Let's just check the messages to see, since we doing it like
Don't
this.
read my baby message on live, man. What's up, man?
Please stop ordering them toys. They don't need all of that. And now I'm finna defend myself because I didn't even order them no toys.
Whole time, it was me.
And I'm getting lied
Take the blame, Daddy. Take the blame.
No. I'm coming sweet. You know when I can be the case, I'm gonna be the Rico.
The whole time, it was me.
Hold on. Let me. I ain't want that. I was just telling you I finally finished moving all my stuff.
You moved in this weather? Oh, you crazy. What ain't that bad right now? All right.
It ain't. But your stuff I just want you to know you loaded in your refrigerator.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm on the way. I'm about to wrap this shit up now. I ain't ate nothing yet.
I got them wings in there for you.
All right, I'll holler at you. I'll call you later. All right, love you, bye. Yeah. Just like that.
Chef Danny got them pop shit real quick. She done moved in this cold ass weather.
Chef Danny driving goddamn Benz and all type of shit.
That's good. You lit. That's good. You lit, fool. You overly loaded.
Man, I'm about done with this shit. Super loaded. Okay. Ooh. All right, this how we gonna finish this joint off. First of all, shout out to D Rose. Derrick Rose, one of my all-time favorite players of all time, getting his jersey retired by the Bulls.
Man, that nigga nice.
Fucking changed my life watching him, studying his story and his game, and just one of my favorite players and people with just a real representation of Chicago. Like, just a fucking, the city, the damn state, the whole Midwest is proud of D Rose, man, and his story and how he came up, an incredible fucking career. I just seen that, that's why I said that. But I'm gonna leave this little Easter egg here because it's something that we gotta really talk about. The Timberwolves Warriors game in Minneapolis has been postponed by the NBA in wake of a man that was shot by ICE.
I seen it,
and it's crazy because the NBA has always been, since I've been in the league, a leader in the community and in the culture. We was basically the reason why fucking the world got shut down with the COVID and all that shit. Once we canceled the season, it was like everything happened around that same time. So we're keeping a close eye on this ICE shit, man. They done killed a couple people now, bro.
No, for real, bro. And to that statement, I literally just told Keith, like February, I think I'm gonna get away from social media. You know what I'm saying? Just in light of that, just in light of there's so much shit going on, bro. Like for real. Y'all get goddamn DM, that's from Kiefer. That ain't from me.
We laugh and joke about a lot of shit, but there's some real shit going on out here in the world, and I ain't getting political or none of that shit like that, but you definitely don't want to see nobody losing their lives. A lot of these, we had the situation in Rockford over the summer where they was running around, nobody knew who they was. These motherfuckers running around without badges and shit sometimes and grabbing people up, and now they going after American citizens too. They act, it's fucking crazy out here. It's a war going on. It's a war going on outside. It's a war going on in our damn communities.
In our minds.
In our souls. So the weather fucked up right now. What we gonna do, we gonna get out here on a high note and listen, stay prayed up, stack your bread, take care of your family, stay the fuck out the way, mind your business, and just stay solid, man, always, man. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate y'all.
This ain't no podcast, man. Play that shit, dog.